What's going on, NMO fans? This is your host, Alex Sextus of the m.u.g.e.n Arcade Show. And today I'm coming at you with some breaking news, regrettable news. I'm trying to focus on the cancellation of Bayonetta. Okay, Bayonetta 1, to me, is a great game. It was like a spiritual successor to the true Devil May Cry series. It was developed by Platinum Games. And most of that development team worked on the original Devil May Cry. So most of you who played Bayonetta will come to see that it shares a lot in common with Devil May Cry in terms of how it plays, the action, the pace, and what have you. But the sequel that has been well into production. Yesterday, Nelson Rios of Fighting Game League sent me a link. And I was pretty much mortified to see that Bayonetta 2 has been canceled. Those of you who had checked out one of our podcasts that Demizel Nelson and I were on, we were discussing Sega's financial troubles. And unfortunately, it looks like Bayonetta is the casualty, one of many casualties to come. But, I mean, I kind of felt that was going to happen. But, damn, Bayonetta, though? I mean, it would suck that Platinum Games won't be really releasing that. If anything, if Sega can't do it, I hope that they sell the IP off to another company that's willing to, allow them to continue with the sequel. Because we knew that Sega was going through like a really rapid restructuring because of their dismal losses last year. But, man, I mean, so any hopes of a Shenmue 3 or anything like that, I don't think is going to happen, considering that Sega's really in bad shape. So, I don't know what, you Bayonetta fans, like, let's band together, petition, do something. Maybe, I hope it's just a rumor, but from what I read, they ceased production on Bayonetta 2. But, I think it's a great game, Sega. Please don't give up on it. I think you guys were onto something great with a new franchise. I mean, even with Platinum Games developing it, don't cut something. I mean, there's other titles that can be foregone, but not Bayonetta. I mean, that was that's heartbreaking to hear. So MMO fans, let me know what you think of this. Also, I want to touch on God of War Ascension, the prequel to the original God of War series, which now is featuring multiplayer. Was it 4-player multiplayer? I saw the trailer. It looks pretty diesel. I'm liking what I see, but I'm gonna further touch into this once we get on the podcast with Nelson, either tonight or sometime later in the week. But yeah, this is pretty much part one. That's kind of how I'm going to start formatting everything. I'll do my thoughts, and then part two will be like our podcast. So make sure you are following us on the Twitch TV. And for those of you who are following the Twitch TV, bear with me. Like the streaming program that I'm using is giving me sound issues. I'm getting 60 frames per second, but like the sound keeps chopping up. And it wasn't doing that before, but I'm going to find a way around it. But in the meantime, let me know what your thoughts are on what Bayonetta 2 being canceled. I mean, this really freaking sucks. I mean, considering that, the lack of great games coming out, good games coming out, to see one of the good ones, one of the few that I was hoping for get canned, it's really unfortunate. But NMO fans, this is Alex Sextus. I will see you on our podcast. I'll see you on the Twitch TV. Check us out on the NMO website, which I will be updating soon. And I'll see you next time on the NMO m.u.g.e.n Arcade Show. Play on. Peace.